Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Welcome to this new video in which we'll cover the graph or the GRT token. We'll do a full technical overview on that. I'll give you some of my thoughts on its course over the next week or so, kind of in the light of the whole AI and big data narrative. But we have to talk a little bit about today as well, because today we'll have the inflation rate numbers, which are going to determine the direction of the market today. All right, so this is by far the most important thing. I made a full video on this yesterday in which I explained the effects in different outcomes of the inflation rate. But in general, you have to take a look at the consensus. And you can find this link in the Discord. You can also just look it up, myfxbook.com. If it's higher than the consensus, it's bad, crypto will crash. If it's lower than the consensus, it's good. And crypto will probably rally. All right, so that's the most important thing. But there are still some things I think we can say about GRT as well. Also taking into account and taking into consideration the inflation rate. All right, so let's do that. The graph has been suffering quite a bit together with the market. I mean, I don't think the whole AI and big data narrative is over. But it's definitely taking a break, right? It's definitely not that bullish. From the top we reached at 23 cents. I mean, we've already dropped down, what is it, like 30%. So I have been quite bearish, but altogether the graph is still an amazing project, all right? And it's still, as I said, I still think the AI and big data narrative is not over. However, if we look at the recent developments of the graph, Sunday with the bearish news about the new lawsuit of the SEC, we dropped down below our previous support level at 15 cents, strong support level, psychological support level, broke through that. It's now a resistance and a strong resistance. Psychological level, as I said, but also that 50 EMA. So we have broken down below that. Earlier today, we actually tested it. But I do think we'll find resistance. And I think basically before the inflation rate will be in our drop towards our next support level, which ranges from 13.5 cents and 13 cents. Now, if there were no fundamentals, I actually think that this level right here, around like 12.5 cents, would be an amazing buy area for the short and for the long term. But as I said, the inflation rate just changes a lot, because right now I think we'll be in this fall, but somewhere right here we'll receive the results. If it's higher than expected, we'll do something like this probably during the next couple of days, not instantly, but during the next couple of days, drop down to 12 cents and 11.5 cents. But if it's actually lower than expected, we'll be able to break above 15 cents and get some bullish momentum, and perhaps even, it depends on how bullish the market reacts, whether it's more relief or actually being excited. But I do think that if it's actually lower than expected, we'll at least get up to like 16 cents, 16.5 cents, and we could actually continue the bullish momentum from there. So, excuse me, my camera was a little bit blurry. But it really depends on that. I mean, as I said, right now my bias on GRT is a little bit more bearish on the short term, but long term it's still very bullish, and like mid-term it's also bullish, because I do expect the whole AI and big data narrative to continue. But it's about finding a good entry. As I said, this level right here between 12.5 and 13 cents is great, but this level right here at around like 11.7 cents is actually amazing. I might even take that. So that's my take on GRT for today. If you do have any questions, let me know. But for now, take care. Be careful today with trading, and bye.